from Canyon Lanes at Morongo. We're here for the title matches of the SoCal Invitational Tournament. This may or may not be the title match, as 3-seed Rylan Pimentel is playing top seed Hayden Fernandez. Rylan's got to win twice in order to win the title. Hayden wins this, it's over. $1,000 on the line. And Rylan's got to win by 41 pins to force game 2. Rylan won this tournament as a 10-year-old 4 years ago, so he's looking to win an invite every 4 years or so. It should be good news for Raiden. He'll be trending ahead of him at that point. Pretty shot there. Triple elimination match play bowl until you lose 3 times. He got away in a wild game last game, winning by 1 pin over Noel Hernandez to stay alive, which I thank him for, because if he had lost, it would have been Hernandez versus Fernandez, and I would have lost my mind. Scratch division sort of doing a merry-go-round. 4-seed Daniel Hong's got a bye while Zach and Leosh play each other again. Zach will get a second bye if he wins. Right now, focus on the green card division, because that's the color of the handicap scorecards, to be clear. Big thanks to Dave and the whole crew here at Canyon for hosting us. The only supposed to be open bowling alley in SoCal. I think we'll just go there. Allowing Dave actually went out of the way to get it greenlit for everybody to bring in a spectator, which is the only way we could make a youth tournament possible, so we really do appreciate that. Pretty shot from Hayden there. Hayden has had to sit in the crowd tournament after tournament while little brother Gavin makes final after final and finally won at Desert Open a couple weeks ago. So they get along just fine, but he's got to be thinking, when is it going to be my turn? Well, here it is. He wasn't even originally eligible for this tournament, but we went down to some alternates to fill the field. His brother was in, so he was over tagging along at the outlet mall. And I said, hey, we got a spot. And lo and behold, poof, bowling in the title match. Go figure. Good story for him there. He works very hard in his game with his brother. I think Phil coaches you guys, right? Hayden, does Phil coach you guys? Yeah. Yeah, Phil Platko coaches these guys up in Vegas. Hard work paying off there. And when you're rack there. He had no fight in that rack. He's like please try again. Small little bonus for him there, so he didn't have a full rack, so you get that shot over regardless of result. I was just about to say, when you're giving 40 pins and your opponent doubles at you, that's a problem. So he's really got to take advantage of this second chance here for him, hopefully. Yeah, better shot, but a half 10. Pretty scoreable pattern. I'd say the scores are in the medium-high range, 41 feet. Barely a challenge ratio, I would say. They use it for their adult scratch league. Oh, look out. Definitely can't be whiffing spares when your opponent doubles and you're giving 40 pins. No question there. Medium to high on the scores. The only problem bowlers run into is a little bit of over-under, which is typical of house patterns and typical of when quite a few players choose to bowl urethane. That strips all the oil off the front part of the lane, makes the heads burnt, puts a whole bunch of oil in the back of the lane, so you move left and the ball 2 pins. And you move right off of that and the ball hits the 2 pin if you're a righty. We saw that last week in Flagstaff, where Hunter Mays used the loft to overcome that problem. of the scratch bowlers, I've never seen Leo's loft it a lot. Zach can loft half the lane if he feels like it. See how that plays out over there later. Hayden's staying in the oil just about the whole time with that slow ball speed. He's just learning to stay behind the ball. And you can tell he's really made that a key point of his game, which is why he's getting rapidly better, which is the whole point of the handicap division. Dead flat with plastic at the spare. Well done. His only loss was to Avery, right? I think was the only person to beat him. Ryland's already lost to him once, right? Well, everybody's lost him once today, it seems like, so you know what you're gonna do. Grime in control over there, so that is gonna be the scenario. Grime will get a second bye. Leoj and Daniel will play losers out. But we got $1,000 on the line over here in the next 4 frames. Likes to hook it off of that. You can do that in the house pattern. Another nice job. Ryland's got to get it going here to have a chance in this match. You see with the faster ball speed, when he stays in the oil, it does not react. You want to just clip that dry at your break point. A little better. Also gave that ball time to read instead of just piping it down there. Good spare is the good news. Bad news is he trails by a pin stretch. There is enough time to make this up. He can go sheet. And absolutely has the talent to do it. And then Hayden sort of the lower average unknown quantity. Whoop! 5 yards, still first down. It's a good move though. If it doesn't feel right, stop, reset, do your whole pre-shot over again. 7 is fine.
7?
Okay. Yeah, chicken wing that one. No leverage, no head pin, almost no chance here. Just happy to be bowling in Southern California. I know the kids are, families are happy to be out of the house, not on a Zoom call. Not scheduled to be back in SoCal again until Thanksgiving weekend. We're hoping / gambling that things will be at a point where it'll be acceptable to do that. Hayden just wants to keep filling frames here, and there won't be anything Ryland can do about it. That's a real nice way to fill frames. All of a sudden, after a strike open start, he has gone double spare strikes since then. On his card, for the semifinals, I accidentally put 21 for his handicap, which was his starting lane yesterday, instead of his 66 actual handicap. After today, he might be back down to that 21 handicap, so maybe I knew what I was talking about after all. As he comes up with another double. I told Ryland that if he won the whole tournament, your dishes for a day would become dishes for a month. So You know, you should never wish against family, but you just dodged a bullet there, big guy. All right, very good. There's the shot he's been making most of the day. Still finish out with a 200 scratch game here. Gets a little love, which he does not on that 7. I'll officially do it here. So Gavin Fernandez's long wait for a title ended a couple weeks ago in Phoenix, and Hayden's wait only a couple weeks longer, as it's been all Fernandez since the restart of the tour in the handicap division. How about that? 3 in a row out of nowhere. Well, at this point, I think he has to bowl scratch next week. And it's the only logical thing to do now. He will have a 200 scratch game instead here. 200 even right now. As a scratch bowler, I would have offered 20 bucks to put up between the 3 and the 10 here, but he just wants to celebrate the moment. 8-1 doesn't matter is all. Yeah, and he knows what he just did. That's your SoCal Handicap Invitational champion. Nicely done. Great job out of both of those contestants. It'll be Chin, Hong, or Grime in the scratch division. We'll find out in part 2 of the video.